Hi everybody, welcome to a TamerBowling exclusive interview. Today we're talking coaching with professional bowlers and coaches, Jason Belmonte and Diandra Asbaty. Welcome both.
G'day.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Great, thanks. First, let me start by congratulating you, Diandra, on the awesome 2012 USBC Queens win. It must have been exciting.
Thank you. Yes, I actually cannot still believe it. It's been over a month, and sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I can't believe I won the Queens. It is a dream. It was literally a dream. I think every bowler's dream to step up in the 10th against the Hall of Famer and throw a strike to win, and your biggest event of your life. And I just, it was unbelievably awesome.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It looked like fun. It looked very exciting. So I'm very happy for you.
Thank you very much.
And Jason, I guess maybe some slight disappointment on the Player of the Year race, but I think an awesome year nevertheless. So really not much to be disappointed with there.
No, very, very happy with how the year went. It obviously would have been nice to put the little cherry on top of the cake at the end of the year, but as it is, it just allows me to be a little bit more motivated and drive me a little harder next year to obviously do more. So if it does come down to a vote again next year, I have a few more aces up my sleeve when I go to those ballots, put my names on those ballots. But look, overall, extremely happy, very proud of Dee and her Queen's win, and it's been great to share these stories with our students.
Yeah, great, fun. So today we're going to focus mostly on coaching, right? And so Jason, Diandra, and gold coach Ron Hoppe, you guys came together and started the International Art of Bowling. Maybe you can talk to our viewers a little bit about how you came together, why you got started, and what it's all about.
Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, it's about probably almost a year and a half now. Ron was in town in Chicago for a coaching clinic, and he needed some additional help. So, he knew that I liked coaching, and I knew Ron from years and years back. He coached a lot of different countries internationally, all over the world. And so I saw him at a lot of events, and I got to know him. So he contacted me and said, do you want to help me out at my coaching clinic because I need some extra help? I'm like, yeah, definitely. I would love to. And actually, Jason's in town for the summer series. It was a couple years ago. And maybe he'd be interested as well because he's wanting to get more into coaching. So he's like, yeah, he's known Jason for a long time. His wife actually was the coach of Australia, right?
He was the coach of Australia.
Oh,
she is Australian.
Oh, okay. But she helped out with the team.
Right, yeah, but she's Australian.
So he was the head coach of Australia. Okay. And so I knew they knew each other, and he said, yeah, we bring him along. So we helped Ron with his coaching clinic all weekend. At the end of it, we're like, why aren't we doing this? This is awesome. We make such a great team. We all have different strengths, and we all connect to bowlers differently, and it just works. So at that moment, we decided, let's form our own coaching company because there can't be enough coaching companies out there in bowling. There's a few, but I feel like we had something unique to offer. So we did. And now here we are. We conduct these bowlers boot camps that we travel around the U.S. and outside the U.S., and we coach bowling. And it's not your normal, we're standing in front of the classroom just talking at people. It's interactive. It's fun. It's entertaining. I mean, anytime Jason and I are in a room together, it's entertaining because we're like brother and sister, and we bicker. And, I don't a lot of times even know what we argue about because I'm always right. So we just waste time trying to, him prove that he's right. So it's fun. It's entertaining. Bowlers leave knowing much more than they came with. And they learn how to practice, too. I think that's really important. Bowlers don't know how to practice. They go and they have their scoring units on, and they're watching their scores, and they're trying to bowl 200s or their average, and that's not the way to practice. But they don't know how to practice. So we give them all the tools that they need to go home and to be more efficient bowlers at practice. They have drills that we give them, and they have intention. And they get better because of that. So it's so rewarding for us. I've been coaching for a lot longer than Jason, but he really has gotten the hang of it very, very, very quickly. And I mean, I owe Jason, thank you for a lot of the success that I've recently had, and that's hard for me to say. But I do give the credit out when it's due, and it's definitely due. Jason has a really good eye. People think he's just a really good bowler, and, if he's two-handed, how is he going to help me with my game? Because I'm not. Well, the reality is bowling, and timing is timing, and all the fundamentals are the same. So he has seen things in my game that coaches that have been coaching a lifetime have not told me. Mm-hmm. So I think together with Ron, we make an extremely awesome team.
Yeah, very good. So why don't you talk a little bit about the services that International Art of Bowling offers? So you mentioned the camps, and I think they're called boot camps, right? And there are a handful of other things like Skype a coach and the video analysis.
Right. I mean, one of the really brilliant things that we've really been kind of brainstorming is with our boot camps, we can only reach a certain amount of people, and it's a very limited amount of people because everybody has to come to us or we have to go to them. So we kind of wanted to think outside the box a little bit, and how can we reach people all over the world at any time in the world from any part of the world? And obviously the beautiful World Wide Web allows that ability to contact people. So we did come up with a couple of really cool services. Skype a Coach, which is a service that you can actually do what we're doing right now, but for your own game. You can call Ron, Diandra, or myself, or you can call all three of us, and for a period of time you can ask any question that you have about your game, about our game, about anything you want, ball drillings, types of balls. I mean, the questions have even... Favorite TV show. I mean, the questions even go quite personal. They do go into what do you like to do, when you're not bowling, and all those things. It's just it's a way for us to kind of show people a little bit of who we are as well that they don't see on TV.
That's actually a really good idea. Jason just most recently did a Skype a Coach with the team, and it was a team that was getting ready to go to Junior Gold. And what a great thing for a coach to do is to get their students together as a group and to call into Jason to pick his brain or to talk to him about the mental game. And I think more and more coaches that find out about us think I think that's how they're going to start using it for high school teams, collegiate teams, because what is great about bowlers and coaches is that we're accessible. And now we're making it easier to access us, where you can just Skype us like we're doing right now and talk to us, and we don't have to be there, we don't have to travel there, we don't have to spend all those expenses to get there, but we can still give you the same message right here.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that we're doing is a frame by frame, which is a video analysis, and I think besides online instruction, the next very best thing to do, if not even sometimes better, is video analysis. It allows you to slow down your game. You can see things that your natural eye can't see. And you can also use it as a reference point when you are working on a few other things. You can always go back to what was good, and you can study it that way. So Ron is absolutely brilliant with the video analysis. He's kind of like a little Jedi Knight when it comes to that stuff. He just sees things and talks about them, and he uses a bowler's map program that allows him to kind of create graphics on the screen. So if he's talking about a straight swing, he can actually draw a line and show you how straight, or perhaps not so straight, your swing really is. And it's really, really good because it gives you a very clear picture of what he wants you to do and what you look like. So those are the two main services that we have, and we have a lot of people using them right now, and it's great because it means people want to get better. I actually took a Skype a Coach call, and the guy was driving in his car on the way to league. So that was pretty cool.
Big night, huh?
We also have something coming called The Circle. And The Circle is completely new, I think, to the bowling industry, and it's training plans. Like I said, bowlers don't know how to practice, so now they can become a member of The Circle and have access to spare training plans, mental game training plans, footwork, arm swing, balance.
And those plans are going to get developed over time, as we're going to have more and more plans get added into these into this membership, The Circle.
And these plans are like 8 weeks long. So, and it's 3 times a week. Hopefully, bowlers can get out and practice, and we give them specific things to do at practice. This is what your plan is today. You go to practice, you bowl 3 games, And this is the first game, you're going to do this. The second game, you're going to focus on this. And the third game, you're going to do this. And we also have resources that go along with what we're telling you to do. Videos, PDFs, things that they can print off and bring with them. Games, spare games. You know, nobody really loves shooting spares at practice. We've made it a little bit more fun. And we've created our own games together that you can print off as a PDF and bring it to practice and play against your friends. And in the meantime, you're actually getting to be a better spare shooter. So we have so many awesome things to come with the International Art of Bowling, such as the Circle membership. And people can find out more at iabowling.com. You can find out anything that you want to know. Also, our Facebook page. We really stay in contact with our fans. It's very interactive, and we're on there. You know, we don't have people. They're not just responding for us. When someone asks us a specific question, it's us that's answering. So we really encourage people to get on there and to interact with us, because that's us. Why not?
Awesome.
Thank you for watching TamerBowling Video Ball Reviews.